Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhand 12-6 curveball and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Lots of sunshine in the
Okay, can anybody hear me?
forecast 83 degrees here at first pitch.
How's everybody doing?
Hit in the air out to left. Mancini is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first
Hope
out.
everybody's doing well this evening.
Starting nine. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place.
I couldn't find that. There's no baseball team in New Orleans, Crystal, so I'd choose another one.
And there's a lot of
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Stepping in, Matt Duffy. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Time for
I couldn't find it. There's no team in Louisiana.
Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Good umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside.
That's good to hear, Dan. Glad you're doing good.
Stay consistent with it. No player will have a gripe with you.
Here's the 0-2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Designated hitter,
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Popped him up. VR shading to his right. And that ends the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Tampa Bay 0. Orioles coming up. You're watching baseball on MLB Network.
You have a lot of subs on here, don't you?
Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Blake Snell, big power arm.
He got some good people on here, good subs to you.
Good fastball with late life, as they say in the pitching business. Good overhand curveball. His changeup's getting better all the time. If he brings his A game, he could shut any team down.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And he's retired here, 1 away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, man, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on.
I'm pretty good at this game, Matthew.
And if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll reach second now with one away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Okay, you played in San Diego. That's nice, Matthew.
Hit out towards second. Robertson is there, and there's out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Trumbo.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Standing in now, Adam Jones. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a
home run. I don't really watch baseball on TV. I just play it on PlayStation.
For Adam Jones, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
You ought to get you a PS4 around Christmas time. Dimps.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he can.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Davis.
I like to see that. Watch you play baseball.
He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe an extra base hit was a big win.
Yeah, I know that. I know that team.
3 runs already home here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Baltimore.
Boom.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Nice.
And he throws the fastball by him.
Yeah, the Padres don't do too good on,
guys,
on
the
baseball.
Key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's 3 things in this world that are guarantees. death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155, center field, 280, 25, and 8.
First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch.
What games you gonna get if he gets PS4?
Like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Nunez has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
At the plate, Daniel Robertson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Baseball time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Yeah, sports games is pretty fun to play.
Still down 3-0. And here's Renato Nunez, set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team.
Hey, AJ, how you doing?
Moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Smith. He hauls it in without any.
Yeah, I like the MLB 18. It's real good.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, Caleb Joseph. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So they go.
I am the Baltimore Orioles, if anybody don't know.
To the top of the third.
I'm the Orioles.
It's the Orioles 3, the Rays nothing. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City, as it's nicknamed, as the third inning is set to get underway now. At the plate, number 1. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second.
Yeah, he's talking about he just started on the baseball.
On the mound, he's thinking
baseball franchise.
Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Or he just started playing this game.
Pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Bowers, a 22-year-old. He was selected in the seventh
he said,
round
I just got on his franchise. This is MLB 18, the show.
Absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
I know, AJ, I know.
Popped up. Nunez calls for it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher. Number
So
19.
next to the plate for Tampa Bay, number 19. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. In the air, down the line in left. Mancini on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head down to the home half of inning number 3.
If you got any concerns, just let me know. I'll tell you.
Nothing.
But no, ain't no worries.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Smith. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman, Jonathan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan VR. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Mark Trumbo.
Mark Trumbo.
I don't know. I'm there. I'll be here pretty soon.
From the belt, the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. VR, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes for second. Hit down the third baseline.
Sometimes they run a little late coming to the string.
Popped him up. Bowers waits on it. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 3, the Rays nothing. Malik Smith the next to hit. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but
Give me
we'll
that
see
bat.
if this second trip
Yeah,
through the
come
order
hit for me,
changes anything.
Crystal.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make.
So you can hit
in
me
the
a home
middle innings
run.
of this game. He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
So 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here.
Yeah, I usually do stay up on midnight, New Year's Eve.
Just trying to freeze him
Killing
with
me,
the fastball
Smalls.
there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, I usually stay up on midnight
Boy, that's
on New
really
Year's.
disappointing for a guy that
See
has
the ball
real height.
drop.
All he wants to do
Stuff
is
like
get
that.
on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Or maybe watch a movie afterwards, whatever, things
Into
like
the
that.
box, Matt Duffy. Swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Some people go to bed and some people stay up. I just like to stay up, see the new year come in.
Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Popped up. Bundy is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Ji-Man Choi. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Popped him up. Joseph has a play. No trouble with
Yeah,
this
I watched
one,
the ball
and
drop.
Is over. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 3-0.
That's about all. I'll wait till about a minute or so for the ball drops, then I'll turn on TV, watch the drops. All right, Happy New Year.
Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Adam
then that's
Jones
it.
gets set to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Are you talking about on the
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Robertson on the grass. Throw to first will get him. Already.
are you talking about the Aquarian stream? They're gonna do a live on New Year's?
Ready for another chance. Renato Nunez.
Okay.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs, 4 hits.
Oh, okay.
No errors for the Orioles so far. Line drive to left. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down
I
for
got
the
you.
Orioles. They lead it 3-0.
They're gonna stream the ball drop on YouTube. Okay.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham was a strikeout victim in his first try.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
I think you like the summertime, don't you, Matthew?
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup, that was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He swings and grounds it to short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon.
I think Crystal likes the summer.
Digging
Summertime.
in now, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
She don't like the winter too much.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Have you seen that movie, Crystal, A League of Their Own?
There's a changeup over the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been.
There's a movie called A League of Their Own.
He's mixed east
back
and
in the
west
day
really
when
well,
the men,
and
all
it's a
the
big
men had to
reason
go
why
to
he's
war.
had success.
They created an all-girl baseball
Other way
team.
out toward right field. Jones is under it.
That's a good movie. I like
He
that
makes the
movie.
play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. He'll get his
that was a good
started
movie.
in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Smith, and it's gone.
Home run!
Solo shot here to left as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
Oreo! Yep, got my home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Caleb Joseph. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Weak chopper up the line.
My sign is a cancel.
The 0-2 home. Popped up. Bowers over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping
Yep,
in.
that's me too. I'm canceling.
Doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled off. Line drive to left. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-0 Baltimore. Into the box, number 1. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Standing in, number 19. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Changeup, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
No, it's not snowing today, Matthew.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. And the pitch. Hit to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Ready once again, Mark Trumbo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 10,
Adam Jones will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Smith is going to get there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles down on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Back here on MLB Network. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Malik Smith the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit out towards second. To his right, VR. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
Now in the box, Matt Duffy. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Changeup in for a strike. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the seventh.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail here 4-0. Andrew Kittredge gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. In now, Chris Davis. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh. First delivery to him on the way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato.
And here's Renato Nunez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pham has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out.
I'm in the seventh
Into the
inning.
box now, Tim Beckham. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm in the seventh inning.
That he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In now, Caleb Joseph. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they pile on. It's now 6-0. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend
Now
continues.
batting, number 3.
Standing in now, number 3, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Jonathan Villar.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. So a two-run homer down the line in right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another home run.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game.
I have a
so
PS4.
Such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up
PlayStation
2 or 3
4.
hits most of the time. That's not really
And
how
I have
baseball works, though.
a Vizio TV.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit to third. Duffy comes up with it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Oh, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that.
Hitter, Tommy Pham. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little
Crystal,
lucky.
real life?
Be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
Behind 0-2 now. High in the air. Bundy is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Daniel Robertson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Pham stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box now, number 1. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to send him packing again. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from Baltimore after this. Striding forward now is the DH, Mark Trumbo. They get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
From the stretch. Line drive to left. Smith is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Oh, I like pizza. Pizza's good to eat.
Here's Chris Davis now. He was a ground out victim last time up. ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, Omni, how you doing?
Smoked on the ground to second. Robertson from the outfield grass. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. As it remains,
well, that's good. Glad you can make it. Look who's here, Omni.
Striding into the box, Jake Bowers starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Popped him up. Nunez has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Number 19.
So striding forward now, number 19. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
How about it?
Malik.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's good.
Their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Orioles get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
8-0 the final today. The Orioles get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Dylan
we're all here
takes
together.
home the win. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the Victorious Orioles.
Has anybody got a team they want me to play with? Okay, Crystal, thanks for coming by. Hope you have a good night in case I don't hear from you again.
It's time for baseball. Clayton Richard is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, lefty Clayton Richard, this guy's been around for a long time. Not an overpowering guy from the left side. At one time, he was in the low to mid-90s, but he consistently sits 92, 93, has the big overhand curveball, will mix in a straight changeup. The key to Clayton Richard, getting the fastball over for strikes to get a chance to use the off-speed stuff.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Our temperature, a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. On the ground to the left side. Myers over to his left. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Changeup called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reyes going back on it, still going back. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Hey.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez.
Second baseman, Jose.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Edwin Encarnacion, the second out of the opening frame.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Donaldson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. The 0-2 home. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Indians 3 and the Padres nothing. Corey Kluber gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too, 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Digging in, Will Myers. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Kipnis. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fouled away. Kluber is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two,
and the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still down 3-0.
I'm sorry to do this, but I'm sitting here about to fall asleep right here in my chair. I just finished eating not too long ago, and I'm fixing to fall asleep in my chair. But on the next stream, when I come back, which will probably be tomorrow, I'm gonna do a whole game with the Padres, Matthew. So I will be here tomorrow probably, and I will do a whole game with the Padres. Sorry about that. I just sitting here falling asleep. Hope y'all have a good night.